I want to address the question why UCT's postgraduate offerings stand out. Firstly, the Faculty of Law here is a large faculty by comparison to other universities. And secondly, it's a research-intensive faculty. Now, what this all means is that you will be in smaller classes than the norm, but you'll be exposed to an incredible depth of knowledge which arises from the fact that we're a research-intensive faculty. We've got 18 specializations across the LLM program. So why should you be excited about your choice of program at UCT? Well, you can be assured that the teaching staff has got an incredible passion for whatever they teach, because it's driven from the fact that it is a research-intensive faculty. In some fields of law here, we've got a long history and reputation of being the leading faculty in South Africa and on the continent. So there's an incredible hotbed of knowledge that supports your studies here. UCT is known for diversity in the classroom, and hopefully you'll experience that in this year too. Be ready to be confronted with different opinions, different viewpoints, and that will add to the richness of your experience here and to building a network that will stand you in good stead for the rest of your lives.
The Department of Commercial Law is the larger of the three departments. We have diverse offerings in a number of commercial contexts. On the LLB program, we offer 3 core courses in the intermediate and final year. In the intermediate year, you will meet our lecturers in corporation law, and in final year, you will meet our lecturers in commercial transactions and labor law. So we have a number of master's and postgraduate diploma programs, and we have specializations in numerous fields. We have specializations in dispute resolution, in company law, in corporate governance, in labor law, in shipping law, intellectual property, international trade law, comparative law in Africa, and in tax law. And the department is also home to a number of research organizations that specialize in comparative law in Africa, in labor development and governance, in intellectual property, shipping law, and tax law. We look forward to welcome you on our courses and our programs. We have both students and lecturers or guest lecturers drawn from all corners of the continent and from all over the world. Our students often find themselves in internships in international organizations, and having had the experience of studying or working at UCT sets you on a lifelong path.
So private law primarily focuses on the legal entities and legal interests of individuals in society. It looks at the private law aspects of the society and what they face on a day-to-day basis. For example, you buy a car, you take out the contract. You buy a cell phone, you get a cell phone, you take out the contract. So the legal rights and obligations of the seller and the purchaser and the legal ramifications of the contract are all aspects that's covered under contract law. So what happens when a person dies? What happens to the person's wealth or estate? Or what does the law say in terms of a will? These are all the things that you cover under the law of succession. What is the legal relationship between a parent and a child, a husband and a wife? These are aspects that are covered under the law of family. And then you might have a claim, where you want to claim for damages, or you want to claim you were in an accident. And these are the things that will be covered under the law of delict. So of course, all these aspects of private law can be tested against our Constitution, especially so that it can be aligned with the Bill of Rights and the values that our Constitution enshrines. These are all the things that you're going to learn and be taught as you go along in the various courses. The private law department is your key or your entry to the field of law. Private law also houses the UCT Law Clinic, which is a walk-in center for people that require legal assistance. It also houses the Mineral Law Unit in Africa and the Center for Rhetorical Studies. So at this point, I want to encourage you and wish you all the best on your journey ahead. You might want to buckle up because the ride might get a bit bumpy, but you'll make it to the other side.
The Department of Public Law mainly focuses on the exercise of of power and how to control that power, how the law can control that power. This is power exercised by public bodies, parliament, president and so on, but also private bodies that fulfill a public function. To give you an example or some flavor for what the courses are that we teach, it would include constitutional law, of course, administrative law, courses on human rights, race and gender, social justice, environmental law, criminal law, and of course the procedural courses, criminal procedure and the law of evidence. The law can often have a profound impact on politics and on the lived reality of people. So during your studies you're going to be confronted by a lot of legal problems that are directly related to what is happening around us in society. That means that if you want to do well in public law courses, it would be helpful for you to stay abreast of what's happening in the country, because many of the issues that are raised more broadly in the media and so on, we are going to look at from a constitutional or other public law angle. We also host several research units that do important work to use the law to effect social change. We believe that the law sometimes, although it is not perfect, it can be used for the better if you use it strategically.
Welcome to the University of Cape Town Law Faculty. You should be justifiably proud that you've made it into the top law school in the country. I implore you to get to know your lecturers, get to know your professors, get to know what your law faculty offers that can help you decide what you want to do with your law degree. The Refugee Rights Unit holds a unique place in the faculty. Not only are we a clinic where we provide services to about 5,000 refugees and asylum seekers every year, we are also a strong academic unit offering postgraduate and undergraduate courses, and we also have a vibrant research community. In the Refugee Clinic, we offer students an invaluable hands-on opportunity. You will get to work with real clients and real cases in a very specific area of the law. We also offer articles of clerkship to our students. At the moment, we have 5 candidate attorneys working in our office. The law degree is indeed a long journey, but it is a journey full of discovery and excitement. We wish you the very best with your law studies. Thank you.
This is your library, so please do feel at home. We cover South African and international jurisdictions. We have a vast range of books, journals, cases, and some of the best historical and antiquarian collections in the country. We are your partners in your academic success, so please do contact us via email, Ask a Librarian, Twitter, MS Teams, or Zoom.
The mission of the Law Clinic is to provide final year students with a clinical legal education, whilst at the same time promoting access to justice for those who otherwise do not have the means. What this means is that students who elect to do the legal practice course have the opportunity of consulting firsthand with a real client. COVID has taken our course online, but our students are still afforded the opportunity to consult telephonically with clients at the clinic's cost. Our students are supervised every step of the way by admitted attorneys who are ultimately responsible for the case. It is a practical course designed to prepare you for the world of work. Law is no longer what you read in textbooks and cases, but it is based on real-life scenarios, and most importantly, you have the opportunity to help another human being.
Law Students' Council represents all students in the faculty. We are your first port of call for any issues that you might have. We are aligned with the rest of the student governance bodies at the university, such as the rest of the faculty councils and the SRC in particular. I did combined stream law, so I did a politics major and a law major. And I found the jump from the humanities part in my first year to the law bit quite challenging at times, but very rewarding. We're at a very interesting point in our country's history, and the law is developing and being applied in very interesting situations. I think that's what I really like about being a law student. It's that ability to engage a bit more than I could before. And for that reason, I would say doing a law major is really worth it. And then obviously the career prospects. I mean, there's so many career prospects that are available to you if you have a law degree.
faculty office is the home of academic administration in the law faculty. We administer applications to study law. We manage the process of offering places to prospective students to study at both the undergraduate and the postgraduate levels. We oversee the registration of all students along with any course changes. We provide information and support with regard to academic and related issues in the faculty. And generally, we provide administrative support for the academic endeavor with regard to students. So, for all your admission, registration, curriculum changes, leave of absence, special concessions, scholarship funding, and more, the faculty office is your friend.
I want to wish you all the best with this environment, and I can assure you that we are here to support you and that there's a lot of resources being dedicated to make sure that you succeed in this environment.